afternoon, country people. We now come good for PIDGIN Tori, where they come out inside Tori house for Douala, Cameroon. Woman, in a day, we don't feel live with us, so we check say with you. If I say we bring with us some small thing, but people the way they did, that's all always a day with you for a beginning nap Tori. Them don't can join me for say with you. Make we tell we nothing way they happen inside country and make we not here for talk with. Una ko understand well na so na some time too for PIDGIN debate sabi say witi all Saturday na time for say make country people them come join Tori man inside studio here make them knack at Tori we all man could begin the year for all side we na she don good so we na don the connect with we so we go now directly inside we will get them today we get plenty thing they will go talk for the morning time. So palaver for people that way them run war inside northwest and southwest them dey inside Nigeria sabi say weti even how we them don dey tell we say plenty of them don dey run they come back inside country. So one day they talk say that one na big poripo weti because say weti some plenty other people that we don't see them inside Nigeria una go see themselves for the Tori where some people they don't come up for go say that people the way they be run war they don't come back inside Cameroon or they see they inside Nigeria them they stay in a house we see say they plenty picking and mommy them chop even day plenty where they day inside different side for inside Nigeria we go come back we go talk power for corona vaccine where they inside Cameroon now which one day for road they come who go take them who no go take them we will come back talk inside Tori and even palaver for Mesanga Nyamding when Asabi say weti he don't enter for that side for north region for Cameroon people that come up plenty myself so it be almost been a fight even for day one we don't enter for that side we go talk to how we palaver we them don't put new chief inside the banda Sabi say na side way if papa be die for sika palaver inside northwest and southwest so inside Munya man two way them be talk say wait na papa be talk say na he go she don for mache he don't come back he begin to see people them for that side na good talk that young man he get as how way where people they don't talk with you inside Munya for Boya for so for the morning time so country people plenty to read day una she don't find. And also we go begin start the knack Tori how we don't promise we na so because say wait time in all day we not go begin the waste time they talk to in there for corner we go na inside palava corona begin the talk vaccine inside country sabi say wait only inside this week minister for talk inside Cameroon and minister for public health when Manawuda Malashi and he come be for talk when Rene Emmanuel Sadi they don't get big and dongame for inside Awundi how when they see am so now big people that way the day inside Cameroon for palava for sick palava for vaccine they don't talk say wait Cameroon you don't already bring some vaccine for inside country where na Chinese own na Sinopharm them that's what talk say wait not be only that Chinese vaccine them go give people for Cameroon some other one day for road when AstraZeneca sabi say AstraZeneca don't they get trouble inside country inside other country them they don't also talk say they go bring them back Sputnik when a Russian vaccine you could also enter Cameroon and Johnson now talk them that way they don't come on inside meeting where the man where Rene Emmanuel Sadi na government talk man every day with the combi for public health when na Manahoda Malashi and how it does so I not forget time for say I introduce them I could that begin to give them a talk one time when they talk they unakuye ko know who we don't join me for say me una Tori today I go stand up for my right hand I get Kwe Nathaniel we you don't join me for Tori Kwe Nathaniel asawa they talk for you come good I go want me you give your own talk for the palava corona inside country.
Thank you very much Armstrong. One professor thank you as you don't invite me today so if you talk thing when they happen inside country yes this corona issue they so with the year all they say the bad they gonna go and think we was for day I say our government they don't try for science even if it protect themselves not get this sick but when you work out for street them the science say people they not they care and I still want to talk say if people not they care we get for ask questions say why it happen so we believe say when governments they don't give instructions they get for follow for science say all thing it be put to order. Last time we hear as how we governor for littoral he come out he talk say he start follow inside Douala for see who they respect the measures and who they respect them. Since that time we never hear what will not happen. People they see the worker they don't get masks and market the stiff flop, bars and the stiff flop churches they see flop, or question they see take place plenty. So it really worry.
That one will be now thing the way government we don't talk say with it. If country people them respect fine corona, you know go catch plenty people them or corona who can finish quick. Me so inside big bin don't me una see now so when minister we get time for your own the Rene Emmanuel Sadi talking on say with it. Vaccine we talk for big book now say with it now one of the most effective response that for COVID-19 we mean say with it vaccine that thing way it will help keep corona now just now so for inside Cameroon and for inside world. Cameroon people them now so when you hear what they talk for corner people them they so they see check sense for palava for take vaccine. What government never do or some person never do for say many people them see vaccine the way government people government talk man it is see.
Thank you plenty. I want to talk say this issue vaccine they so plenty Cameroonians and they will be discouraged. When you work inside quarter all man turn and say you know if you take them. So we just believe say if government don't check and they sense that vaccine fine, they find say they give a good sensitization for all the public. And when they talk say the minister for public health, if you don't start for sure good example for take them. But one thing to want of government I say the virus, the vaccine they so they give for check and fine. Because not believe in that all man give for take the vaccine. May they check and for say and say person they will get some kind of sick for his skin, the person be with system complicate. May they sense that and for talk say they get the kind of sick and everything because since we don't hear that the vaccine
it be they don't know who fit take
am. Talk say the big man we get better no take am, or person we cancer no take am. So may they check that kind of thing then because that kind of thing make am. So one person can't take am for some place for some corner. We get some sick for your body. If the sick increase, that means say man will take that vaccine again.
Yes, Nathaniel, thank you very plenty. Sabi say manahuda we when they see for screen so now government minister for health for Cameroon. He don't talk say what they get a big plan for communication for COVID-19 as how way the vaccination process could be thing then they could tell country people them. Now so I tell when I say what now two people the day one big man two when I always see for him and in Prophet Long Lab Blashos we don't join with for say me we knock a Tory for him as how the tongue the talk come good for you Prophet. I would also they talk now for ask you a question for corona vaccine the way they did inside country. Wait till they make you the check say it don't be reason why Cameroon government don't decide for bring different vaccine them around 4 of them at the same time inside country.
Thank you, Armstrong. I also want to thank Equinoxe for inviting me again for here. It don't be for some small short period of time where I not be for here. And Mr. Armstrong not being here, not be say I not the follow with what happen for Cameroon, I the follow all things what happen for Cameroon. And as far as the vaccine be concerned, I always talk say we'll get a very confused government. If our government not be confused, you know, year of this vaccine, you want the come, and first and foremost, they know first do so one first or take some period of time for say okay, more use one for say whether you want be the best or what. But since as they will just would believe. That means our government believe for the Western world. Say anything the Western world propose, it be perfect. When China propose their own, they take them. America propose their own, they take them. Germany propose their own, they take them. So we just get a confused government. I not ever know whether if she done so one day we think we'll get sense for say no. We feel reason on our own and see how we fight this thing.
But you did not say reason on our own. They don't detect vaccine for play where it be available with the other African country. If you know be one say make Cameroon government take measures where they come out for white man country. Some other African countries, African country not they way done already they provide vaccine for COVID-19.
No other African country not there, but I want say more believe in our own. Now, first and foremost, Mr. Armstrong, when this thing come out say coronavirus, because to me, I still see and they say some kind of issue to destroy mankind. When it becomes a coronavirus and Cameroon we engage here, the government on the top we need to do preventive measures, we need to wear masks, we need to do this, do that. Now, my brother for the other side, he don't call some good example for you say, I don't know whether the same government that they go right for street for go see whether the people that need the mix, the people that you wear the face masks, the people that you wash your hands. Just take from example, you be minister that they, I don't know if it was a minister that even me one-on-one or be inside crowd for some kind. Before one be you see only army the way they get distance from me. But we common people that now we suffer the more because just take from example Carrefour Dokoti, just see the way crowd they be for people they tied up and so on. So if the coronavirus really they Cameroon, I not think say truly if you spend a day with 1 million of Cameroonians they not die. Imagine say you go even for market, who they the way first man who don't stand for market.
So what they talk essentially say corona not day or not day people they not respect them or because
sometimes
talk for people
sometimes some mommy tell me say coronavirus now rich people they are sick and they still try for look into that one whether truly now rich people they are sick because Mr. Armstrong if truly say corona be there for the very country now me Prophet Longla the talk if corona be there for the very country we for they count millions of deaths every day for the Cameroon. Why? Because Cameroon government they not get no preventive measure now just for the shout on TV. Minister will come out, she done with big belly for TV because talk say this that where the preventive measure they do with the physics stop this thing make road them for the way with people they go get the distance
they don't talk so and for you for no that means say not only for even go for hospitals them know the people them where they don't die because
I don't they go for hospital I don't go for hospital
die every day and we don't know amongst the people they die who come out for rural area who be big person who not be big person as how they talk.
Mr. Armstrong, the simple truth now say we Cameroonians you for really get preventive measure because yes I not deny say coronavirus exists. I'm not denying say maybe some cases they're not inside Cameroon, but waiting for my own investigation, Mr. Armstrong, where I don't do the cases the way don't be so they die for inside Cameroon. Now because of our laxities, we will not control our airport or the entrance because people the way they can't say they engage yourself for the coronavirus. You discover say either some family member become us on site can for year can be this that.
And now, Prophet, that one be now that one now it be a part of the measures where the government be taken. May not be effectively respected from the population, but now government vaccine now see one of the measures them now a response
which is very good. Which is very good. When you expect say me the minister them with their family, me the line not take all the vaccine them, me the line not me not only
Malachi, it don't take
Manauda Malachi be one of the hundreds of ministers who get them for Cameroon and we others one they still there where they still need for follow most see them even we get president of the republic where some countries and they were na their president they go she done for say me take the vaccine for show example government. If our president he be #1 citizen they mean be #1 citizen for everything me not only be #1 citizen now for maybe the sign paper and say I change minister change you will not even see where they come out for TV change the ministers he's supposed to stand there you to take the this say you woman the way Madam Chantabia first lady he follow we see all Brenda Biande they follow ministers they follow you go encourage some of us director generals and now people the way now our leaders now
the people that you wait me they take them
as you wait me they take them
government for Cameroon don't talk say it carry on a strategy that means say a process don't be na say with the priority na help workers them as our minister be talk you take them because it is for that sector health workers they go take them after health workers then people them where they come in contact with other people like teachers they go take them even before teachers they don't talk about security officials the way they go take them and teachers they go take them after that we will see the next procedure maybe the next category of people maybe it will include you and me who will be talk people the way they do for all side where event happen it happen. Nathaniel I know say you get plenty thing them I don't know to say prophet to get plenty thing for talk for this chapter but we go the that's go now for before because time not there we it will get opportunity for come back we will run talk other process other issues them way it get relationship with the palava for corona inside country we go take una go na that side from Gaundere see na palava come good where them keep am for Professor Mesanga Nyamding who be Professor Mesanga Nyamding una not be the follow thing the way they happen inside country if be na either they send hand them be transfer from Yaoundé University if they teach for Cameroon and the school for external relations where na Eric them send them movie for like big man for some department for day even in one reach for that same day them still send it from that school for that side for university for Ngandere say you go to teach for campus where they for Garwa myself say it talk say with that on sending so not be that so they never take send teacher them for inside country now some bad man inside government now he the talk say call the man say bad man say now some big man will get the bad where they talk say may they punish you so send it for other side so self the thing be the happen inside country plenty people they talk about that palava may you want inter for Garwa people they come up plenty said they welcome me, even by people them, people for Garwa Marwa, university student them, they talk say come good how when they see I'm so me only say we see that come good the one day for campus or university from Goundere when a main university, you can show big people they say I don't come so that I go for Garwa begin teach for the campus when I come na annex for the institution. It happen say with the big woman we get the university when I go to see for picture where the big woman don't come on when a professor talk say with the it that people them way they don't come for can welcome me it will almost be like saying I fight for you. He said we come vex with that woman. Nathaniel, you said be follow the palaver for Mesanga Nyamding when you go see how we reach for Ngaundere University for day one. It almost been a fight between you and rector so the check say it stay for that side go then how.
Well, this issue for this professor, it don't be complicated. It be complicated. We are not believe say. First of all, as a government worker, they never talk say if you work for any place for inside country, for serve the public, and if they don't take person, they send it for that site. If they vex and vex, they talk say this one about how that means say all them day. But I don't want to enter inside that one plenty. I want to enter inside some kind of thing where they don't find me. We believe when they call a professor, that means they don't go school fine. And if any kind of thing they give for arrange them small. That thing was sounds they want to be a fight inside the professor and the other woman.
Yes, when that lead to the professor, very director for the university.
That one a very bad example for people inside society. It is sure say something really there. So that one I think we don't look at, we don't pass with. Say how two professors and if you go meet up the fight with bike break and picking the that one the disgrace of country.
Don't laugh
when they want to see them outside the season, always kind of things that happen.
Prophet,
for learn plenty things from them.
You don't talk so strong talk, say na big disgrace, which lesson did they give people? Prophet long lab black shows, and they ask you say wait. I been on the talk with some big man too for the palaver. He talk he on say the woman when I see so when a professor na rector for university na some big woman too where they respect inside Anglophone region because in Anglophone elite he talk say wait if for just leave her many people they won't come for can welcome the man may they just welcome me do thing where they go and do come out go may not create this thing so you check say that talk is correct. If for leave them or if for come also scatter people them say they never can welcome a professor so cause disorder so without authorization without
the woman just they play their own role. For me the woman do very bad. It be very bad for 2 do but I try to understand what you say. It only play their own role because before Professor Nyam the one reach they cause they don't be from Yaoundé because now Yaoundé send it for the this country there so Mr. Armstrong na place where if you really understand her very well, sleep or down look Cameroon very well. Cameroon be controlled by only few people. Even some ministers they inside Cameroon where they not even know how Cameroon they. That means the day inside Cameroon, they don't know how Cameroon they. Now, why that way you see that you put some ministers today, 1 be 4 years, 5 years, they move that minister. That means a young minister, from example, if you check of Gole feeling was say today, you know, ever know side way they Amatutu Mona, sometimes the days on side is sweep. Now, because they don't know where to be Cameroon, they just put the inside Cameroon, they don't know. So, Masanga Nyam, you know, a person where I always follow up your ways or even your appearance on TV and so on. Now, my way be very outspoken. It be very outspoken and some kind of incident in the way I don't follow and up when Nai says I open your mouth to talk some other incident they talk how Cameroon be controlled by PIDGIN and so on and so forth. So all those things. Now just imagine, take from example Barrister Bala for Boya. I go bala for boya. Wait if it happen, just for say said what kind of question. It not be made up to 1 week, they search for day. Just because he talk against say Cameroon be ruled by the kind of people, there was some kind of small kind of incident. It not made 1 week, they moving for place where they. And if you look and find Mr. Armstrong, place where he did, they demoting. And they're sending a place where from very soon, if ye not be quiet, if ye not go again go press button as they ever press for Cameroon, in fact either he head go or they go move it for the even sending a direct for house. It go run and run. So it not be some kind some difficult thing for Cameroon government or for that kukuma the way they should not because not up to 50 they not up to 50 they control Cameroon. So it not be difficult for them. So they just sending a for place where at any second, any moment in time they will just push it. You know say that way be there for Eric na national school where all eyes there for day. So and now for the way he own the power be now member of Central Committee for CPTM. Now for the way you own power be you come out. Now they send you for places a lot of eyes that will be closed. And at the only try now for advice, if ye only hear me as a servant of God, if you go there not close your mouth, then try for even go back for the people the way he try for hurt and for apologize. The next step, you not only being as the movie put it even for classroom teacher, but sometimes your head go.
And Nathaniel, he talks a prophet, Lola Blash, they talk say with he Masangam Yamding, he don't talk something where he don't hurt some people, them way they talk say, na them get the country. But me, we sabi say, na man we get big power inside the country, na President Pobia. You check say they talking about President Pobia or some different people there.
Well, if as they don't talk, say na man where they will talk plenty. I want for talk say, if they talk for people they work for Pobia, that means they talk now for he. He talk about country. But thing we prophet decide and what they just being a one inside plenty thing that they happen. We dey see prophet one because na big man. We get plenty coming and they suffer, especially civil servant them. We will not be for the system.
System how?
If you not be, that means say if you know they support the ideas of the government. If they say if they inside government, you must dance to the tune of the government. Anything they talk and you must agree. You know if you bring in your own idea, we know they support their own. Now why that woman to give you an example? Even if you've been a teacher, if you joke, if you teach for town, if you sometimes don't take some right for some village, that kind of thing is punishment. We know they see them because that one has most people inside society. We see prophet when a big man. But plenty coming and they suffer so because they don't talk the truth.
But Prof, yeah, I don't get your points. I want since we the fast forward them. Prof na man prophet Prof na man way he don't talk about people they support the government. Prof na member for the party when them get power for Cameroon. Which kind of support when they talk about again way in over Guiam if to say it transfer get any links for do with the support way in never show for any document who would they see am so
no matter the fact say you dey inside the winning party, no matter the fact say you be member for a central committee for CPDM, inside that same member of central committee for CPDM, they still get people the way na then they talk. That mean when they talk it end. They not all get other this that mean and the people they now that one the way some ministers now what I call example for you Mr. Armstrong, some ministers and they way they be ministers today they just surprised that their name come out the next morning they say they don't appoint them. And that is why when you don't talk about inside,
you don't decide other names them like Philip West and all that. No man no be way you don't the be minister you get for job be minister right they get for change man or you check your answer that
they get for change man Roland Eso since we me are you the primary school not be all the year of Roland Eso why they never change it since we me are you the primary school president all be don't be how old go sometime me and you say not be don't even be born will be the primary school Jacques family don't go you know how many times we don't the right say Jacques family they go the minister of this we will be still the primary school you want him to call how many ministers then go let feeling but say how many years as a minister? Just 4 years or 5. Amatutu Muna make how many? Or you want to say the court na example who and who. So now so that other one the way they make they don't be more than 30 years as a minister. Now say their placenta the people that
you know the place. You know the place where you get for go touch them how when you be minister or you know the person you tell them a lot of people they way so that way they do for government. May they not make some money.
The simple truth is Cameroon be controlled by occultic people. If you not be inside that occultism where then says now then you talk say this that or if you even be inside they be they say you want be neutral but you're inside because normally even as a director for the country you must be inside.
Now who tell you that one?
As a servant of God, I see things in the spiritual way. Sometimes some of them I need to see. So I talk about directly where it dey hoha. Where if some of them say even can she done for my church, Divine Grace Global Ministry, I will tell them and I will pray for them when I see manifestation for it. So nothing way I need to talk and say I dey go maybe try for go gamble or this that. I'm a servant of God sent by God. I did not choose myself to be a servant of God. I was called. I'm a forest engineer by profession. So I'm not being a say sometimes I try for dodge before I want to go. I'm a forest engineer by profession. Yes, so I was called by God to serve him. And that is why if I sleep before I want to talk something, God don't show me say this thing then so.
Yes, we'll come out for us begin to go. But when I sabi say wait, all document where it don't send Miss Hanganya for us, they show say wait, now they don't design by the ministry will be concerned. That is the Ministry of Higher Education. Say any other civil servant, if you go work for any side for the country. although plenty talk the day about the own case, we not go remain past all day for that palaver. We go that's where they come back inside Equinoxe story house. But now so we go talk na palaver new chief where they put on for Dibanda na we sign na some village for Boya subdivision. Una don't come for Boya na time where they know they overcome them for villages again. Dibanda na my 14. That means say wait you where you don't go for Boya, that village where you pass all before you enter inside side for Mutengene. So na the village that they don't put na that young man that they don't put it for chief. We they call and say young man stay with it because in a young man, even old man too for they talk so. He been a student for university for Boyade. Sabi say what thing we make we interest we go cash our interest for this side plenty. Not only because they don't put new chief for day, but not because say if papa may be one of that traditional rulers that way they be kidnap them. Now 3 traditional rulers that be day where they be kidnap them for that side for Boya. They don't go to the come back, he on papa, they want to see the scene at their body. Who be killing? So today we never sabi even hear thing way if it don't happen. True on top if papa he die. But say so people them for that village they talk say wait fighting and say if papa before if one day they say be the semester they so bad go day baby don't talk say wait if how are they for you so someday I will come and not talk sabi say na di ma pikin it could take power. It want to happen people they respect talk to way papa be talk. Palawa for fight chieftaincy not there for that side they can put that young man for power. Prophet thing will go ask you and say wait you don't follow even some other side the way they so when papa died even for sadness on top sadness say man don't die people they go the final fight where you see how he pass smoothly for this side for the banda. So what you they think and which advice you feel they talk even as man of God and opinion leader for country.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Armstrong. Thank you for that very good question. I'll first of all congratulate my brother for the new chief, for the new throne where they don't give you a new leadership because it's not easy. I just pray, say me, the grace of God be upon your life or handle and see how if you manage that my 4 now already a town, not even a village.
14.
My 14, sorry, my 14 are already a town, not even a village, a very big town. So now, when you will try for talk or you will try for ask questions, say before the part one die, it will already try for signal people. Say even not day today, nah, di my picking, nah, so di my picking of fee be for my place. Now I want me all understand say some signal day where be person will be spiritually upright. Signal day way when something will happen for you, God will appear for you, tell you. God will speak with you even through your dreams. So I believe say before then, ye as a traditional man or ye as an upright man who I know say sometimes it be pure with people them. If you don't start to see some sign them, God will don't start to see some sign them. And not there for you for say man the core scripture there for Bible because not there for you for the read Bible like for the core scripture where you will not discover say normally when something will happen for you, God already show you even through your dreams. So I believe say if you already see him and a wider way if you don't really make it will or make it success or say if I not there today maybe not the one and for say me confusion no day because you want not help for say me fight no day you will cause say no perhaps not be put you one perhaps not be oh these are fight. So it clarify everybody and even the king's maker or the chief makers for their place they know now the right person for put. So we just thank God and all thing we do as Northwesterners or all thing we do as Anglophone or Cameroonian and say more pray for you a young person a university student more pray for you for say and say if you work well me not only be or use some kind of languages like others some of the chief or the funds and for the Northwest Southwest where they get some kind of bad divisive languages divisive this thing words the way that they use them for divide the people and that kind of thing that they make away evil you invite evil for your own land and again more no say the crisis wey dey start for 2016 e never end it is still worse na worse for the way any chief need for use wisdom as e dey for them me pray na say me God give you wisdom for so say how if you manage all Cameroonians dey under you
especially how e don dey be na cosmopolitan village wey plenty people dey dey for that side we hear some chairman for traditional council for my 14 how he say e don confirm that talk before we comot for the chapter but still stay inside Munya we hear you.
So that with all of us put our support for the new chief they don't put in, we could get many good things there for inside the banda. So the population they get to remain come and follow the idea that the new children bring up. After all, the new children are picking, don't go book right for university. So he could come with good idea. You could fit follow up.
Yes, now chairman that for the Banda Traditional Council, how we they talk, thing will be happen, and how we them too they don't respect talk way that chief be talk, they put the man and how we all thing he pass time for that side. They hope to say with the thing they could come back normally. That one so we don't already go now directly for Munya. The kind thing too they inside Munya. We see say with find too how we when man never die talk say that the man could take power. It be happen for Kumba, even how we Mukete before everyone die. If we don't choose a man say na a Pekin go succeed when I see how we come it don't be for Kumba, but they want to now decide for Munya sabi say with it for upper Munya if we don't already die some a long time he don't die, but say with it too like the one for he brother for side for the Bandasi for Boya subdivision if you don't talk say with it my Pekin where they go school now you go come take over the matron. Now the people when I see I'm so myself say with he only different I say he no be they go now school like the one for where they go school for university for Boya where they not only for Boya if they do na lawyer work sabi say if you want to do that lawyer work you must go either for Nigeria or for Yaoundé or for distant places for even they go. So he don't finally come back he begin enter for Munya sabi say Munya too na one of the hardest hit area the way trouble be don't be palava for gone. So now so it talk say with he around the come back but them meet up all people the way they did inside Munya whether you come up for which part for Cameroon or whether you come up for which part for Anglophone region or who come tell when I say I don't come back I don't come we see say with he as one man we feel join our head together see whether thing they could find and how. Even after that, we be even hear how we don't to talk for day, but it been a big occasion where if you don't they bring people them while man they direct to the day it do one self now even for the morning time. So we say Equinoxe Day for all side they see happen for inside Munya how we different people the way they represent different ethnic groups them that means people of different origin they don't gather for that side now they begin the CD man they dance with them for day even before when I want do comments for day I just want to say me take no comments then yet way he don't talk because don't talk some fine talk way prophet don't talk for this side. Yes, I could say more when I listen for the one. Now, no comment way we come off for that side. How we it don't happen for that side. Then after that we go hear how we achieve. We don't talk before people then for studio made a comment. And so I be want say more see I did no comment why we choose am now because say when I see say different dance groups they be no be na even though na Bakwere village it not only be na people them for that side you see say people them come up for different seven side una sabi setting them for Cameroon cultural settings them una go see how people them represent different side the way they dey inside Munyana for say wait now together we it dey fine even Palawa for together. You first talk where they talk for people then for Munya for the morning time. In the talk na say wait Munya na for all man. I want say me all man way they stay inside Munya place. Make come mu see how we upper Munya. It could be great and big again. Muna ye how we don't talk fine talk.
Yeah, the village say I don't become a full lawyer, and they say I said no, the rubbish should not go back with their prince for town. Where you don't go now, finish lawyer work, you don't come back to village. They say me they can't celebrate with me. All the youth groups, they don't come, the woman them, papa, mommy them. Even when some boys they don't decide to organize a sport, a football match for unity. They say me they celebrate with me for this great work with Papa God don't do for my life. Addition for the community, because as a prince and a lawyer, at least I could help my people of Upper Munya for their legal issues, for advise them. operate in the way of the law and for stay within the ambits of the law, not for do something be wrong, not for do some illegal work, but for work in unity with all of them. And as somebody will be versed in the legal issues, as a legal mind, I will help for direct my people for move for the right way. The kind of energy one inject and for energy for say upper Munya and one. Whether you come on for Menchum, whether for Gatibo, whether also you come out. So long as you do for upper Munya, we do one. The energy I say we must have that sense of belongingness. So no man, none a second class citizen, none some man no high pass or man for age or for class. For inside this upper Munya, all we are one. And for say the nearest future upper Munya will become great again. So I assure my people then, the youths, the papa, mommy, the day here, so in the next days ahead, upper Munya will become great again. And as we don't start so, that's what we will continue for bring people together and for see the unity for the village will continue. For today, all the people of Munya, my people, they don't decide say we must live as one. All that problem where people need to sleep, you get for stop, or we get for live as one and continue for share that idea, that unity we will need and so badly. So today the people don't decide to show their solidarity behind me as their prince and as a barrister. Now I don't become, but talk say we could live as one and make peace be for Upper Munya.
Prince Ikome Molingedad for Upper Munya for Boya subdivision. Isa Faku for Southwest. Nathaniel, when you hear all the things, so see the gathering, so what's it there for your mind?
Well, when I hear all these things, I see the way people celebrate. It bring happiness for we, even though as they bring happiness, they still feel some kind of way for Sika say we still get plenty problem them. But anyhow we don't listen for the talk for Chief of Moya. Now very fine talk. You don't talk fine, we believe say if all chief them inside Cameroon, if they feel talk so what problem no.
SCB na prince na heir to the throne. That means say Baba don't die, but na he get for the take probably how we don't come back from school.
Yes. So the way they talk with the talk way all we give for embrace them. All leaders them they give for embrace that talk na fine talk. They say they give for preach oneness. Then I want to talk more for that chief for mile 14. We don't see ourselves still being a very young chief. So if the advice say me work together with the elders, them you know say when being a chief, you know give for what you want. You give for work on the ideas of other people then. So no matter because you be chief, we think every joke talks and so it day and so it day. So elders and feel guide they work together for say their community they fine. And then make them not enter too much for politics because no say they so when she don't start enter inside plenty politics, it can spoil people them and you know you work fine. So for do your work fine a chief, you know give for enter inside politics because it will spoil you. Thank you.
Prophet.
Yeah, as a chief, you not even support enter politics because as a chief, you be person where all man, whether it be na CPDM, SDA, whosoever, they under you. And when you show a sign, say you be under policy, under a political party, it definitely shows say some other party member that you go hate them. So what will happen for my 14, I thank God, like I said. Then the one will happen Upper Munya, the language where the man use and where the barrister use them, the prince use them, it be very good. It shows say if he be a very great leader tomorrow, it shows say he get that human feeling, he get that zeal, he get that zeal for say if he handle people, if he deal with people, if he be unite, if you bring people together, because now the kind of people then that we will really need them for anglophone, if it be for anglophone, not even in Cameroon, for anglophone in particular, because the issue where they happen for our two regions and now so we need now people the way they get that kind of wisdom, people the way they get that kind of love of humanity, where if you bring people together, because if the anglophones that comes together before Cameroon will know it, everything will come to normalcy. The problem now anglophone them, not even the whole Cameroon. If we anglophone they come together, they will get language. That means one language of love, not even language of this separations and so on and so forth.
And now where you, I want one other thing where you want to talk where they go in line with the way they develop them. Now say with it, so I say Munya, like my 16 and some other neighborhoods and for Boya, and villages when at the same time neighborhood, they know they been a hardest hit areas. The way we the hear gunshot all the time. But where we hear the man we get prince way equal in any days they become the king for the chief for day. He talk say with it Munya for all man. If he say that language knowledge too, if it help for bring normalcy, at least for calm down tempers them, for say maybe people them begin sleep for munya with their eyes them closed.
If you go a long way for bring normalcy for that area, because as a barrister, as it make me more understand, though I don't know it very well, but as a barrister, I believe say he go deal with the people according to law. No, not some kind chieftain today where with the year before, when one anglophone or where one person cause a problem because he discover say the person command of a certain region or a certain village, you come out outside, you announce it, give me the people there for the region not ever be. No, when an individual commit a crime, you need to take that individual as far as law be concerned. You take that individual because you not do it like collectively. You not do it like collectively. You do it as an individual or even a group of people, because a group of people will be even 10 or 15, but not sure saying that the whole that region or the whole that village come out and do them. So I believe say with your knowledge as a barrister, as you know, as far as you don't go far for law, you go really bring some good development and peace inside that area of Upper Munya.
Yes, for no say responsibility for crime, it be that means in an individual they take responsibility for a crime. You know, if we get for generalize or go hold other people that are responsible for crime where an individual don't commit. We could come out, they go fast now for that side for Dian or for the Bakassi Peninsula where Bakassi woman they cry say with me governor for Cameroon help them. Sabi say with now so some other thing with the whole country na palava for chop. Sabi to say Bakassi you not only get na thing the way we know the oil, but it help too with the fish. But self say fish where they come out inside Bakassi, they enter plenty. Now for that side for Nigeria, we want see Bakassi woman now for if it be possible give with Bakassi woman the way they suffer. We see how they ask and say what they need boats them where we feel help them make they cross with that thing them inside the other side for country. That means say what they talk say what they catch fish plenty, especially for a sangale now when I say Bakassi na a peninsula and for cross for Bakassi go for any side it must the cross now inside canoe inside boat them. The only problem now I say with people them way the damn way Bakassi if they get palava how we get them, so people them for Nigeria side they link the road them come inside Bakassi for come on go inside Nigeria by road it be very easy with access be very easy. Now for link themselves with Cameroon it not really be that effective. Both they know they ask and say may they greet them both. That means say where they catch the fish cross for so that they go sell them for market them for Mundemba for Kumba for Douala and for Yaoundé. Now how they place the net day. No, when you see the palava for Bakassi several years after they see crime problems, developmental problems, them waiting it make you feel responsibility be at the level of municipal officials, be at the level of the central government, even when we know say they don't create a committee like the Bakassi Development Committee.
It be at the level of central government, because normally you know say Cameroon now the central government you control all things. Even if you get power, some people then some deal then they where they day for their municipalities where they not do nothing, we call not come off from the central government also una do so. So but when I look Bakassi at the it not over surprise me, because Bakassi first and foremost they now for southwest region, where they now for anglophone region, and anything where it concerns that two sides, anglophone region, northwest and southwest, the central government they want even take some kind put some kind of seriousness in it. If you look critically, Mr. Armstrong, look where Bakassi the game for Cameroon as a whole. You understand say normally if Cameroon or the central government of this country be that people the way they get love for people, for human beings, because if they for fix that Bakassi very well, a lot of these people then for make a good life from it. But since as it then for area where they no one for develop them, if they develop and wait go happen, and that's the same thing where they still bring we up to this crisis today. Area the other one they not fix and with Naidi produce we give we a lot of income for inside Cameroon, but
for example, they cry and say they get fish, but we not there
for bring up, but we there for Douala here, or we there Douala with they cry for, but you they buy one fish or
don't talk say this in price or this in it don't increase. Whether now which of the fish I don't dare for us they talk about one of the fish them Nathaniel. We're gonna begin that issue because recently I go for us they give me a small fish. I want to ask the talk say price for that big whether na mackerel they talk say price don't change.
Price don't change for mackerel, Mr. Armstrong, when they buy one mackerel now so for 2,000.
Yes.
Yes, not true. Price don't change for fish, and not only for fish and for planting them. So the just talk say me government through the ministry will be in charge. Me the go for they do something because they say we cry on employment inside Cameroon way they for employ Cameroonians them through agriculture activity they fishing. So for inside that Bakassi, if they employ plenty people, they employ they go take the fish, people they sell them. And country go work fine for some side. But when they remain quiet, so woman they suffer so they not fine. Not only fish, Mr. Armstrong. For that side for Northwest, they say plenty people they produce tomato. They rotten for that side,
especially for PIDGIN side.
Yeah, they produce tomato rotten for that because say better not there for come out and farm come sell and other continents. So the big semi government try to cut that one. For my village, if you go for there, you see when they produce
market
potato.
gardening way.
Yeah, they do potato. You see, person they produce maybe 20 bags, but wait for sell and find no day. So if I semi government see how if you will come enter for inside that place and so help the farmer then so that country if you work fine.
Palava for road, you don't always have. Manama for we hear down, mammy them for Bakassi, how they talk, so that may not be saying only we they talk for here. Many people they hear talk with them too, they talk. Either they say that they feel say, if they know they fixing them, better they for the day them they do that thing then with Nigerian people.
Bakassi women, when you see any woman with the uniform, so for this southwest for Dang is Angela, you gonna say that the Bakassi woman that. So now we dey plead for government, say for inside this area where we dey, so life will be strong for we. But now when they don't send fishermen people for new beach, we dey beg government. We know they fish swim for water, go sell the fish. We fit buy, but wait for take and go sell them, we no go be for we. So we dey beg government say Papa and Mommy go una dey for throne there, may una look for Isangele women. Say we will not get means. Make una send we boats, make una send we engine, make una help we so that we fit they bring the fish, come sell them for even to Allah Yawende, Monimba, any other place in Cameroon. The Nigerian women for they can't buy the fish, they take and go. We will still remain backward.
I beg, Mami Shantabia. I take God name beg you. I say I beg. Look we Bakassi women, I beg. We Bakassi women who dey so, we not get no nothing. I beg. Now we women for Bakassi, we not get no capital. I beg, send we engine with boat where we fit buy that fish. We carry them, we come here Yawende, we go Douala, we go Boyakumba, any side for Cameroon, we go sell them. But if we not get that one, Nigerian women they will come buy them. That time Nigerian women they will come through we Bakassi women. Now we beg you, I beg Mami Shantabia, help women for Bakassi because we not get capital. Where we fit take them, do no nothing. If we not try, we are best now. If Nigeria women they come, they go control we as they like because we not get capital. Now we beg you, Mami.
Yes, now mommy did that for that side for Isangele, they cry. That's why we go stay for Isangele. Briefly before we come back for studio, we talk palava for school for Isangele. Show we that school for Isangele when a primary school where na Magdalene Pondi like other small people the way they get sense for Isangele. Now school is where they go. As a way a prophet be they talk say with Bakassi don't they be abandoned even when Bakassi people we know say with the time we war we don't finish Cameroon take control for Isangele for Bakassi the Vitina say all in the go dey find but school they don't they scatter when I see school that one where they be even bill and fine where the mayor where the worker so Madam Magdalene Pondi he self talk say with the time we be small picky go do primary school now for day myself say with it don't school now it don't be abandoned if the work and have say may they do palava for sensitize for COVID-19 for other school the way they see exist but they talk say with it play to other school structure they don't be abandoned for that side they try and say they want to make they fix them because say with it we will not fit go study for school we leave and make the school scatter we're unpicking them they go school now for which side profit palava for school and when people they cry now say it is so Anglophone crisis is one of the issues they will be linked around school at the time where they even ask say with it make peace day so that picking they go to go school they not there for some side them.
Yes, now we begin at the go school they not for day for some side there. And at the same time when you cry say, oh, now mayor that it don't go for day. If you get that God hard for say where math do something for help the pikin them. But before you want do something, nothing come out right for your own pocket. For fix this school, do all things we do. You na plenty money, we nothing come out for your pocket. Now it need for go right for central committee, well na central committee or central government. For say me central government now sign paper then you go cut for the one, go for the one hand, go for the one hand. And at the end some person will call since as na Bakassi, since as na Anglophone people, there's some person go she don't on top the document. None of it still happen. The woman go cry so. Now why that way see even from the genesis of the problem where it be today, you go 5 years today Anglophone problem or Anglophone war. If you go 5 years today, we will still cry say me this thing say center government. Me stop. Me they make a federal state where any man you know if he easily run even for Boya, he go meet up one governor for the state for Boya for day. They talk they say the governor go down, they make the this thing. That mean any state get your own government. Don't I say he must call right for Yaoundé before something you want you come out Yaoundé, Douala go stop him. You want you come out Douala, Boya go stop him. Before Boya you want go reach for Bakassi, so that other small people don't stop him. Cut their own small money there. So me this thing be for the way if it easy for mayor like this one, he run easily for Boya or for their head of state. Yeah. For the state way for the one southwest state or not northwest state or not littoral state, he run to the governor. They talk things together. They go for the because he look into our heart very well. You discuss say okay, go in there. He get feeling for the Pekin. Now mommy for Pekin. He get feeling for say now he on school way come out for day. And he want me the school be a successful. He want me the school be a success. Me Pekin they start count for day. But wait till we go fit do. Wait if he do. You hand them be short. You know if he do nothing without money. He get the heart, but the means not there. The only thing we go fit do now for say me write paper. He go write paper. Now start send on your own day. Where paper go reach today. She don't on top paper.
Yeah, Nathaniel, you want to talk something? Before
that one go now, so single school be start the video now because I say one of the major priorities inside our community when I was saying big than learn book fine.
Yes.
And like mayor, if I don't go there since our school start, but anyhow we don't go now. You find there's something with the others how we probably don't talk and say, I don't go now so. He could start say go write report, maybe send out for divisional level, they will send out for regional level, they will send out for your own day for county school. Whether one, he could already plenty. So really talk say, make them make a whole may of this see something they do want so he acts immediately. Maybe the next day they start work. And then we talk to say that same community, we say get Elise, we get big people on the inside your own day. And maybe you get member of parliament. The fish don't see how they already beginning because I tell you Armstrong, beginning of learn for school fine. For the kind of class, so beginning for Dave comfortable for learn.
Yes.
I believe say we didn't have 100 well, beginning for down for comfortable.
I will just for come how will they talk say the get for get be in place. That means a system get for exist as in if you want to do something so may it do them directly when they don't contact you make it the pass. You refer to effective decentralization because prophet don't go talk about federal system where it be far above the decentralization. But if effective decentralization, as in they give pass for them, it would be good. It will solve the issue.
Yes, when they talk about decentralization, if they don't take them effectively, because it serves the purpose. Because when you look at it and say that very big difference, between
like full transfer of powers and competencies for mayors.
For mayors, then we get your own budget for your council. When you see what based on book for some site, you go maintain on one side. You put good for on side, you go fill on one side. Me no be say we go see port for some side for road.
You give for go
see report send them for your own before you figure road.
Oh, you go send and you go pass through the regional office for Boya before you reach your own. Now so we come on go talk the palaver for refugees them inside Nigeria. We come on and see issue the way be linked to the Anglophone crisis. Now plenty all the one they want to see I'm so now picking the way they don't run war inside northwest and southwest. They dey now inside Nigeria for different part them for state them inside Nigeria. That means say for southeastern state them for Nigeria where our people they don't run war they day for day. That means say chop too not they when I see how they dance, how when they see small chops, small biscuit they can't give them. So when I see I'm so now big one Anglophone man too when I sabi now Dr. Chris Fomunyo that he too way now big Anglophone man over there for that side for America side. That's who know for Cameroon too where they come for here they talk for the palava say maybe war inside northwest and southwest finish. You know finish he self check say with how the war they see go people the way they dey for that side school not even they never get place for Shidong may go do it he too like he own on the people they buy small thing fly go reach for Nigeria begin they give them but you see now how we picking the commode see self they can't close where they wear up when they first see their face you it just they tell you now people picking them for the place where they so difficulties don't really ravage them fine challenges be But surprise thing too, for that's how we see the plenty of people them in the surprise people that say wait, we don't the year say they so refugees they don't they come back. So when they come back, so when they know they come back, Prophet Blashos.
When we talk was some people that they talk say refugees that they come back, that one like political language because some mafia where they pass inside Cameroon. You know say Cameroon is a mafia country. The government for Cameroon be full of mafia. All the government administrators they be mafia and mafia people then. So when some government official don't play in mafia, say if he buy some few guys and from that side say refugee, then he go show them for TV say no refugee don't come back this that. If they for don't come back, Mr. Armstrong for don't discover say this thing don't reduce. Following the way you don't the year say they come back. Ma tell you something what happen, Mr. Armstrong. Right now as we talk, PIDGIN not dey safe. PIDGIN serious war day for PIDGIN before one come on the can here. PIDGIN na one of my language, even my own cousins SSF they catch them today for go shoot and kill them for junction. Where some of them don't run. Then the runs will go outside when some person find in means or go Nigeria, age each other go in. They still that mean more and more refugees they still go for Nigeria. So when you talk say the thing don't stop or refugees they don't come back, they come back for outside. They won't come back like the one where they did what they call it where the EBB now amber fighter. They don't take it now for inside government. You work and number now the refugees that way they come back. Oh now which one the way they come back?
If you run go, you don't come back.
If you run go, you don't come back. But they take it. Now why did they tell you say a political comeback? Because the one the way that they come back now, the one the way government don't put and they know say no if we use the one they will try for blindfold the international community.
True say so one they come back maybe they know they come back plenty how.
So one day if you come back, Mr. Armstrong, it still be politically because normally I know say some other government, big government official the way they get their means so they fit take some few member of their family. Okay, the one the way they not get that means. You know if you go inside people, the inside refugee, they go say okay, I get a list of people that for here where I don't come. Me say I don't go for Nigeria, I don't go right for Kondegi.
Yes.
You get a list of people they talk say okay, you call name. Then you take that one, then you say refugee.
Time don't catch me.